Somebody shout, it's possible. I'll tell you what, 1 year ago today, we joined together in this sanctuary and we saw God do what I thought was the impossible. We witnessed what everyone that I had spoken to said was impossible. God joined two bodies together. 1 year ago today. 1 year ago today, we saw God do the impossible. Can somebody give God praise for that? I was told when we started the journey in the Assemblies of God that it would take at least 2 years before we would even become an Assembly of God church. 1 week later, the door opened and we became an Assembly of God church. From 2 years to 1 week. Can you give God praise for that? I was told that when we entered into a PAC agreement with Camden First Assembly, that it would take some time, that we just needed to be patient, and that we would become a sovereign church whenever it became possible, but that no other church in the state of Arkansas had ever exited a PAC agreement. And that the minimum time to be expected would be 2 years in a PAC agreement. 1 year later, tonight we're having a business meeting to vote to become a sovereign church with the Assemblies of God. Tell me He's not the God of impossibilities. In March of last year, the very first Sunday of March, we had our first service as Unity Church Magnolia. Just a small group of believers who believed that God had something special for this city. We started with zero in the bank account. And today I believe if nothing's changed since I was on vacation, it better not have changed. I believe we have something like a $10,000 cushion in our bank account. Can we give God praise for that? We have 4 staff on payroll. Can we give God praise for that? 1 year ago this August, we started Chi Alpha. You know, for a long time I've been saying with 3 students, but we started out with 1 student. This year it is fully possible that we'll be starting Chi Alpha with 60 names on our Chi Alpha register. Oh, He's the God of impossibilities. I just want to encourage somebody. When we started on this journey, man, it was the scariest thing I'd ever done. It's the scariest thing I'd ever done in my life. There were times where I was literally trembling in fear. But we just made a decision. Pamela and myself and the few that were with us in prayer at the very beginning, we just made a decision that we weren't going to let the giants steal us out of our promised land. If you're facing giants this morning, don't you dare allow those giants to steal you from what God has for you on the other side. Come on. Somebody ought to just shout to God some praise this morning. He's the God of impossibilities.